Kings getting ready to go. Hello and thanks for joining us 2K Sports fans for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, taking a look at Carl Landry, what will we see from him?
Well, Landry has just a big motor. He can play so hard as soon as he gets into the game that he makes a major impact on the game. He's relentless in his pursuit of offensive rebounds, and he's always going to fight you for the ball.
Yeah, you know, those offensive rebounds are always huge. You also need to be able to finish through contact if you're undersized, and Landry can do that too. He can get a guy up in the air, lean into him, and finish the play while earning a trip to the free throw line. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Indiana Pacers, and they pulled off a three-point win in that one. Too close for comfort, but they'll take it.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved away.
There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. Vasquez kicks to Landry. Terry covering from 6 feet. Misses off the left iron.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
A lot was made about the Kings in their home last year, but it wasn't about how well are they playing at home. It was about where is their home going to be next season. The Kings are staying in Sacramento, but they played like it might be their last hurrah.
And you go back to the Kings at home last year, 20-21 record, and it was easy to see just how much tougher a team they were in this building. You know, Steve, they really looked like a team that could compete with anyone at any time.
Well, this community really rallied behind the franchise, and there was a lot of worry that maybe this was the farewell tour for the Kings fans and the players. And they played their hearts out last year. You got to give them a lot of credit for really fighting, particularly down the stretch when things looked grim.
John Selmans, he's checked in for the Kings. Thornton comes in for Isaiah Thomas. Vasquez with it, guarded now by Jason Terry. On its way from Thornton for 2. Rebound Blotch.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Changes up. Shot by Terry, no good.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Vasquez with it. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Portland. 6 to shoot. And Mbamute kicks to Vasquez. Misses the 3. Here's Maverick. Up in time. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Kings lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Friday, November 15th, Darren Williams and the Brooklyn Nets take on the Phoenix Suns. Don't miss out.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a look at
close to the hoop, finding points.
Nets trail by 15. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Maverick in at point guard. Garnett out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Alan Anderson. And it's Terry into the shooting guard position. Teletovic's shot is good.
Mike Malone, the new head coach of the Sacramento Kings, son of a former NBA coach. Mike has been credited with helping teams improve their defenses, whether it was in New Orleans with Chris Paul, last season with Golden State, but Malone very well regarded in NBA coaching circles.
And Mbamute kicks to Patterson. Shot clock at 5. Dishes to McLemore. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. McLemore's got 7 now in this quarter. Now Terry. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the Sacramento team, Clark, not without offensive talent, but their defense has been their shortcoming.
And that's the area they've got to ramp up and improve. And Coach Malone is going to have an opportunity to put a stamp on this team by improving them at the defensive end of the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, as you know, Jason Kidd has always been perceptive. And when he retired from playing, he said his thought process went like this. All right, let's take a look at your resume, Jason. You have no financial background. You have basketball. That's what you have for your whole life. So next was going to be basketball. And once he and his agent started to explore the opportunities, the coaching position with the Nets emerged. And Kidd said things moved to, quote, warp speed after that. Kevin, we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, good situation for him. Thanks, Doris. Thomas, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Maverick passes to Garnett. And the lead is down inside single digits. Garnett's got 10 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Now here's McLemore. He has 7. Kicks it to Thomas. And that's not going to go. That'll do it for the first half. Kings ahead. They're up by 9. Folks,
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Good evening out there, and welcome to 2K.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
and amped up. We've got Travis Outlaw, Thornton out there with Vasquez, and it's Hayes, and it's Thompson in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Anderson outside, launches a 3. That one goes, count it. And the Nets lead by 6.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open. You know, the Nets really turned things around last season, guys, and a big part of that was them turning around their road record a bit. Turned some of those losses into wins, and much better on the road. It got them the 4th seed in the East.
Outlaw with the bucket.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
I see him.
Here's Maverick, defended by Vasquez. It's stolen by Vasquez. And now Sacramento on the break. Vasquez running. And the call will be against Allen Anderson. That is his first foul of the game.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Shot from the low block. Here's Landry. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Landry's got 23 points. And for the Nets, who looked so much better when they were out on the road last season, actually ended with the second-best road record, Steve, in the Eastern Conference.
And you remember their hot start to the season last year. Well, a lot of that was them coming in ready and winning games on the road. Eventually, they cooled off, made a coaching change, and then all the huge offseason moves. So this is really something to watch this year. A pretty exciting club.
Thomas goes in, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 23.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Back to Terry. And the pass to Maverick. Feeds it to Lopez. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And, you know, Kevin, what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. Their shooting was just tremendous.
Steve, you were a great shooter, but you know that kind of shooting is not something the team is going to get on a...
We welcome you back to what has been a good...
No, you've got a good...
Passes it to Maverick. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Nets lead by 12. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Vasquez dishes to Cousins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
You know, with the troubles he's had butting heads with coaches and others, you might wonder why the team keeps putting up with Cousins' antics. Well, I'll tell you why. The greater your talent, the longer your rope.
I think there would be some teams that would say, you know what, this is a quality guy that maybe needs a new environment.
I think teams would be very interested in him. The question is, how much would they be willing to give up? Because it is a bit of a risk, not knowing exactly what you're getting. But Cousins, an intriguing talent. There's no doubt about that.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Something else you like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight. Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the strike. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
And he makes both free throws.
A season
Ball placed him.
Well, 14 and 16 against the East. I mean, that's not a bad record. I'm not sure if it says something about the Kings or something about the East. Probably the latter, but not bad for Sacramento to have that record.
Garnett kicks to Lopez. Cousins is there from the baseline. The shot's good from Lopez. And the Nets lead by 7.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Going.
And a miss there off the inbound. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
The feed now to Garnett. Can't get it to fall. Sacramento's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. They're both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas's shot is off, and he commits the intentional foul. Makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, men. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.
We on? Alright. 1, 2, 3, go! Waking up in a dream.
Come on. Come on. Gets even better.